Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name's Solon, and we're back at it with some more Space Age today. Got a decent start yesterday. Hope we're excited to get some more content all rocking this morning. I think we got our starter base kind of up and running pretty nicely yesterday, and we noticed a few changes in the recipes. Yes, the hydro poles now take actual cables instead of copper itself. So, had to do a little work on the starter base. In fact, I did a little bit of work off stream last night just to put a little more thought into it because I kind of just hacked it together yesterday on stream. So we'll walk through that, and I think we'll also maybe look at the actual hub base today. We'll go into a blueprint designer and we'll just sort of just look at it. It's so much easier to move things around if it's actually not in the game proper sort of thing, just to get a little put a little TLC into some of the blueprints. It's actually so much easier to use them. One of the reasons why I like working with the blueprints that way. It's something I like to do. So that's what we're gonna do. And we gotta get the main bus. So the one challenge I was worried about yesterday was if we're gonna have enough room because we can't get rid of the cliffs. So cliffs are gonna be a bit of a problem. How's it going, Major Tom? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Are you a Factorio player? I know you play a lot of Foundry. Um, but I don't know if you play too much Factorial. But yeah, it's going to probably be a few more days before we even get to some of the other planets. So we got to launch a rocket first. We got to launch a rocket first, and we'll have to go from there. So all right, well let's see what we got here. Let's get back into our world. I guess I should actually hold on. Let's do this first. We're going to load up. I had a Oh, I probably didn't actually save that one. Let's see what I have here with the autosave. This might have been the, No, this is our world. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back. I want to go back to... We're just gonna create a new game here, and I'm gonna just... Actually, wait a minute. I may not even have to do this. Now, let's go back into our game. I think we could... so I did load up the mod for the Blueprint Designer. And... I think we could use it now in our playthrough. What I did yesterday is I started just a new game, so I wouldn't have to wreck our playthrough here on Twitch. Where is it? That one there. Yeah, and we can. All right, this is cool. All right, let's walk through the one blueprint that I did work on yesterday. It's actually wasn't nearly as difficult to make the modifications like I thought it might. So here is the one we were using yesterday, and this one doesn't work so well because these poles now take copper. Let's actually get this going with a little bit of power here. Don't see it blinking so much. Yeah, these hydro poles now, they take power, or copper. They used to take plates, the copper plates, and those copper plates are coming in here. This is the copper lane, and it drops them on here, and that's how we're getting them. The idea I had though was to move this down, so, and we put a copper in here, and we actually have just enough room here to put another belt, like that. So I actually did a little bit of work on it. We might as well we're gonna compare them side by side here. And you can see I added the copper guy right here. And all he does is take the copper plates off the main line and then dumps the copper onto the secondary line. And then we just use a little belting technique here to feed it into these two, and that's really the only change. Just a heck of a lot simpler than I thought. I spent a fair amount of time yesterday trying to figure that out, how we could maybe sort of squeeze that in there. But it works just fine. I didn't have to change the dimensions much, but I think that's about all that can fit in there. This is now using up nearly all the space that we have. So there's that. Now the other thing that we need to start looking at is what we're going to do about our main bus jump start. So it's this hub layer that I'm a little bit worried about. Um, let's just look at the hub layer, the full hub layer. We'll get a little power over here too. Now let's see. Where are the hydropoles done? Here. Yeah, so this has a problem as well. Now I think this problem might get rectified as we layer up our hub. Because if you recall, we have the second layer of the hub. So this is the first one. We'll just plop this on here for the time being. There, that should overlay nicely there. Okay, I'm gonna go right to the last one because it's not having what I want on it. So this third one has what we want. What I'm looking for is this here. See, we do actually end up putting cables on here. Now the cables go in the middle line here, which is actually good because that makes it available to, oh, it's not available this side. Hmm. So we will have to make some changes here. Yeah, we're not off scot-free. Why is that one not showing up? Now I'm curious. Now I'm very curious. Something may have changed there too. Look, these two don't have recipes on them, which is a little weird. All right, okay, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Quick bio break. All right, let's get back. So let me check something. Maybe we'll just load up. Where was that other game we had? Huh. See what happens if we just load this old playthrough here. So things probably just won't work. Yeah, these are blank too. Green wire. That's what was there, which isn't, I guess, terribly in the red wire. How have those changed? Is it like a specific... No? Promethean science pack. Oh my gosh. We're in for a treat here. So how do you make the green wire now? What? Unsorted. How the heck does that work? It's like the green wire doesn't take any resources? And copper wire. No, that can't be. This doesn't make sense. Oh, copper cable. It's called cable, not wire. It looks like you don't make that wire anymore. Make red wire. What? It, it's like this stuff is like magical. I'm confused. Yeah, you can't manufacture the red and the green wire anymore. That is interesting. Strange. We manufacture the cable, but we don't manufacture the red and green wire. It's completely removed from the game. Okay. So that's going to change the outlook considerably. Don't need this. Yeah, it is. We got to keep looking at this here. So if green, so we don't need this then at all. So this actually frees up some space. Okay, we'll have to do a little bit of, so we don't need this. We don't need this. Don't need that or that. Interesting. Okay. Well, that could be fortuitous because this guy now requires cable. He used to, how did he get the wire over here? Or the... Yeah, I used to get... Okay, so we have to bring... Oh, that changes things quite a bit. Okay, yeah, all these guys require the cable. That's why we have cable coming down the middle here. Figured. Figured. Okay, but now we don't need this cable coming across, or the copper coming across. Oh, shoot. We do. The only place we need it is right there. Well, how are we going to get... So this guy has access to cable. This guy does not. The only way I could really think of it... Somehow have to take a branch and bring it across. That would have been really easy if we didn't also need this. Oh, it's just for this one guy. And this guy also needs gears. Gears are this lane coming down. He just needs... This guy just needs circuits. He just needs circuits. I don't want to change too much.
Do it!
Woo!
Just do it!
Hey Todd, how's it going, man? Yeah, now's a good time to probably try and scare me. I'm kind of doing some deep in thought here. So here's one of the blueprints that is getting affected. I already fixed the one. So if you guys remember from yesterday, we had our jumpstart base. I made this new jumpstart base. And it includes the copper cable in it now. You just inject some copper cable because these things here require copper cable instead of copper plates. Wasn't even an attempt to try and scare me. All right, well we're certainly gonna do it. It just takes a little time. Takes a little time. So guys, be patient with me here. Have any thoughts? Don't ever be afraid to vocalize them, articulate them. So those of you who watched my previous playthroughs, you might be a little familiar with its design. I like this design. It's pretty cool. Like you have these lanes coming up the middle of the hub, and you have lanes coming on the sides of the hub. So it gives you access to a lot of material, but not all materials are accessible to everything. So you have to organize a little bit. And we shoot things across when we need things to come across. So the problem is these two, the hydro poles, the big and the small, now need the cable. This guy has access to cable because cable's coming down the main chute here. But this is for gears. So this guy currently does not have access to cable. If it wasn't for this turrets. Interesting. But no produce is not useful. I'm not sure if I fully understand that. Yeah, it's certainly not useful if it's not producing anything. Yeah, so these two are currently useless because they're missing... Well, this guy should be fine. Be easy to add the copper in here, but we need to add the copper cables early on in the cycle now. Okay, well, let me go to... Actually, this is the final blueprint. So we actually have space here now. The green wire is no longer being used. All right, let's make a drop of this. Put this here. There we go. You had a fun day today? Yeah, I definitely did a couple of things I most likely shouldn't do, but at least I got the ball rolling. Oh, cool. Like in Space Age, you mean, right? How far did you get? Okay. Moving it over isn't going to make a ton of difference anyway. Like that. That could almost work. Puts it on one side. You have access to those large egg cartons, the ones you can find 30 eggs in. We have access to a lot of those, but the problem is, with those, you can get about 30 eggs in one food bag. So the only way to get cartons where we can put 6 eggs in or something like that. So are you just talking about general grocery shopping? "30 eggs in. That's a lot." Now, is it worthwhile to try and combine these two belts? You called a paper mill where you could do some talking? Are you talking about like for a job or? Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Okay, so that'll put it on the outside. There. This should work. I can give you some info so we can do the rest of the work on finding a solution to that problem with downgrading from 30 eggs to 6 eggs per food pack we're making and delivering. Are you need to clarify for me here. Is this like a work problem that you're trying to solve? Like for delivering eggs? I need some context there. How to engineer an egg solution? So this would go like this. You know the thing we're talking about. What? I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about there, Ted. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure how that's related to eggs. Maybe I just not understanding something. Okay. The solution might look a little ugly, but I think we got a solution. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember some of that. Okay, see, we need, I think we're gonna need to have this fully belted across. Alright, this should be fine. This should be fine. Sorry, Todd. Sorry if I didn't fully remember. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I do remember that. Where you go to gather food. So you're having an eggs logistics problem. I had the context switch there for a moment. I wasn't exactly sure what we were talking about exactly. Okay, so I think this will work. This will take the copper. This will put it on one side of the belt. This will take the cable, so copper plates, copper cable, and put it on the other side of the belt, and then we should be able to get one of each over here. So that should be a reasonable solution. Okay, now we just have to change this. We got to change the earlier ones here. Haha, you got to come up with some new ideas, eh? Well, that could be challenging and fun at the same time. All right, so let's actually move this up a little bit just so they're kind of all lined up. Like this. Not much, L. So what we're doing right now is I'm just going through some blueprints. So here's my playthrough. It's oh shoot. It's like the same as it was before. Is the game actually progressing while I'm in that mode? I hope not. That would be bad. We might just have to... Oh, where's my car? Ah! We're doing some blueprint tuning here. And I didn't think the game continued. Hold on. How do I know? That's paused. Oh, maybe it was continuing. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to, we'll just have to load the old save back. That is the rock. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, so what are we doing here, Tud? Here, I don't want to... We're working on updating some of the blueprints. So, if you recall from yesterday, I had a problem with the jumpstart blueprint. So we had, this was the one we used. And the recipe for these hydro poles have changed. It now uses copper cable instead of copper plates. So I made a new one. I started doing this on stream yesterday, but I didn't quite get where I wanted to get. So I spent a little time making a new one, and now it looks like looks like this. It's only slightly different. So here, there's a little bit of room. What I did is I shifted all the red side signs down by one factory, and I added a copper cable line, and I just inserted it right here, right beside, which there is room here, and now we're feeding that copper cable line into these hydro poles. But then that got me thinking, all my other hubs now are broken too, so. Yeah, this is I find this very helpful. I like working in the blueprint mode here. It really helps me anyway, just to sort things out. I'm a blueprint guy all the way, so. You're idling the whole day yesterday, so you had no idea what I was doing, Ted? That's fine. You're gonna go blueprint free? Yeah, I'm the total opposite. I every time I go through my playthrough, I keep refining what I've learned, and then I add them to my library of blueprints. So I spend a lot of time doing that. Um, okay. I think the game is continuing. Even where I thought it paused when I was in blueprint mode. So our base is getting like tortured here. So okay, let's go. We actually haven't saved anything. Oh, you did? Like half last night? Well, good job, Al. Um, no, I don't mind. I don't, as I said before, discussing things here on the channel, I don't mind. Hey, good morning, Angie. Good to see you. Yeah, there's no wrong gameplays. Okay, so we'll just load up our save again, even though I think our base is being demolished by biters right now as we're looking through this, but we'll just load up the save again. Okay, so I think we have a decent solution. So now we just have to add it to the hub blueprint here. So we're going to need, like, say, this one. And we could add that right here. And this is going to have to produce cables. This is, yeah, Blueprint Sandbox. It is a mod. Yeah, so in sandbox mode, everything's available. You could it doesn't cost any resources. You just plop things down, save your blueprint, and get back into the real game. You don't even need to do this, really. You could do this. We don't even need this here anymore, really. This splitter. So we can get rid of this, I think. And we need to dump this in like this. And then we put some cables in there. Let's put everything in the middle. Make it look nice. I guess we could put 2. Okay. And then we need to change this because that no longer takes the plates. This now has to be raised by 1 level here, goes here. And how do I do that exactly? Yes, we have to go like this, like this, like this. Like that. So, because we need copper plates for this still, but now we need... So this belt should be half copper cable and half copper plate. Okay, so let's do a test here. This is our Tier 1 blueprint. Okay. Very methodical here, guys. So we take the Tier 1 blueprint, now it's modified. And I don't think, hold on, discard changes. Everything else is okay. We didn't change any of the, we don't store any of the cables anywhere. All right, let's do it. All right, we're gonna make a big commit to change here. So here, we're going to select new contents for this blueprint. Okay. And I think we're good. Okay, that's committed. Now, this is the same. Let's look at the second layer of this. So all this one does is take the existing, it adds then logistics to it, but it puts everything onto the network. You see, now we actually have provider chests or general storage chests, logistics chests. So all this kind of has to modify to match. So probably the easiest way to do that will be to take this. We'll do this. Actually, before we do that, we're going to take this. I think this should work. Okay, upgrades everything to one of those. Perfect. Oh, not quite perfect. Hold on. like this. There we go. Okay, this is the area that's kind of messed up. But if we just override it, we do the top, I think we'll be okay. Okay, that's right. That's right. The important part is to make sure the logistics filters matches whatever it is it's storing. Because that's going to be our primary storage for all of our goods. All right, and I think we can commit that one. Okay. Yeah, so I've got some description in there too. Use this upgrade planner on the hub before applying this blueprint to upgrade all these chests to logistics chests. This is a milestone blueprint as it makes logistics storage and robo ports available. I love that stage of the game. Okay. And here's what's also new too. We don't have these wires anymore. So let's take this guy. I have to modify him as well. So we care about the modules, but not about the wires. Wires are gone. So we actually have a couple of spaces now here. Like so. Well, did you notice, L, is that they don't have, you don't make the red and the green wires anymore. They're just, you just, I don't know, you can make them here, but they don't cost anything. They're just, you can't, there's no recipe for red and green wires. Yeah, it's just for free. So I used to have factories here to build the wires in my hub, but now they're just gone. As brain power. That's right. Alrighty. So that part can stay the same. Hold on. Okay, and so one way to test this is that we should take this one, and then these should be applied in order, put on the network, and then you take this one and you overlay it over top, and it should just work. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the next stage then, which is this one. And now This is gone. Instead, it goes here. Simplify that a little bit. And all this is now different. Like so. And like so. All right. And I think that's it. Oh, we got to get rid of these. This is no longer needed. This is no longer needed. This is no longer needed. And all this red and green wire is no longer needed. Hooray. Did I get to use the build parameter stuff? Just seen it in the, you know what? I haven't. I don't know if that's necessary here, but I do have plans of how I'm going to use it. Because I did read about that in one of the Factorio things. So if you actually go to one of these, here, if we even look at one of these, there's apparently this parameter thing. And yeah, it's not applicable, I don't think, in this case. I don't need it here. There's nothing parameterized. Everything's kind of just hard-coded, but I am looking forward to using it. It does. So, I mean, here's one example where I think it will be very useful for me. If you guys remember my train blueprints, I have these train stations. Here, this no pass-through one. Oh my gosh. Well, it's totally messed up. Oh man, we have to redesign all my trains. Oh no. Oh no, look at that. It's all messed up. That is so weird. That is a non-backwards compatible change. Are all of them like this? Yeah, they're all like this. Look at that. All the tracks are just weird. Yeah, look at that. But anyway, I think what I can do, I could have a blueprint for a train station that has the parameter is the type of material that's being picked up or delivered in a lot of cases. Like for if you're going to pick up just basic ores, that's just could be that blueprint has been like identical for every single type of ore. So there's one place where you just because I was changing the blueprint, everything's the same, the track was the same. All I changed was the actual ore being actually in the station itself. So that I think will be a big deal. Yeah, oil will be different, of course. That'll be separate. Anything fluid related is different, and uranium, obviously, yeah. Okay, I think I should be able to commit this one. Let's just double check to make sure it works on top here. There it does, okay. Very methodical. Okay, everything looks good. I just gotta double check. I'm being a little bit anal. I know I am. But that's the way I am. And we'll just, ooh, we don't need this anymore. We could change this to just be another module. Oh, you know what we have? I haven't played with these quality modules. Oh my goodness. Quality 1%. So I have no ideas what the quality does yet. So we could use some of these spaces perhaps for quality modules, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah, the new planets, of course, that's going to throw a loop. There's going to be a lot of content here. There's no doubt about that. So this adds modules and logistics. Oh no, this one did that. Never mind. So this one really just adds modules. Yeah, this one just basically adds modules now. It used to be modules and wire, now it's just modules. Which is fine. I think it's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so the last one's the big boy. He gets the beacons and the tier 3 um, tier 3 assemblers, a few other things, and some of the other logistics buildings. Things that we don't use quite as much of, all these logistics gates. Just love that these things can layer like this. Okay, and that should be all we need to do here. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is not quite correct. We need a filter. Because there's also steel on this line. We gotta filter out. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright. Fine, 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 fine. It's a good thing you guys saw that. What'd I do without you guys here? Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna do a little test. Just get rid of everything so I could think. Okay, and we're gonna plop down first one. Okay, and this needs to change for output of only that. Okay. And the next level of this. That's interesting. It just looks weird. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And we need to save this. And like so. The final one is already done. Okay, and then the final test is 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Perfectly layered blueprint, hopefully. I guess the test will be in the pudding. Everything looks good. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na, like I knew that I would now. All right, well, let's see what's happening in... I think this game has been running. Yeah, look, our base is completely destroyed. The game is still running in the background, gosh darn it. All right, let's load back our save here. Let's see what these biters can do while we're actually here. I feel good. Okay, we got our plan here. It was eaten to death, so we're gonna have to exact our revenge. Protect our base here a little bit. Okay, we've got lots of ammo. Let's go for a little hunt. Expand our base. And then we'll just do, well, this will also be, we gotta get a good, I think I wanna, see, we got a lot of room here. There's no cliffs. We'll make a little bus kind of in this direction. That's currently the plan, is what I'm thinking. And we have our blueprints all laid out for us to do that, so that shouldn't take us too long. We're gonna extend them a fistful of bullets, exactly. Now, where the heck is this offending? Hello? Oh, hello. Are you trying to expand on my territory here? How dare you! All right, boys, let's get this done. I'm excited. I'm excited. You going to walk the puppy? All right. Don't be too long. That guy's kind of out of range still, so that shouldn't be a problem. All right, let's check over here. Oh yeah, there's probably something over here. Damn rock. Ba ba da ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Why, hello. Oh my goodness, yes. You guys are being polluted. Ow! Stay away, acid. Easy peasy, right? All right. Any other offending offenders or that are offending our sensibilities in our base here? As we expand out into the unknown. Huh? Well, so that looks pretty good. You loved him as Bender, the offender. Now prepare to hit him as the gender bender. Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't know if. I'm not sure how biters feel about being hit by with bullets. All right, this guy will probably have to go here too. The dual base is kind of right on the edge here, really close to my base. Not that far at all. Oh, nice copper here. Yeah, we'll have to